The reason why your marriage has not been working out for you is because you have stopped doing that thing that you have been doing before. The reason why your business is no longer working up as a mother or as a wife is because you have stopped doing that thing that you are doing before. The reason why your children is no longer doing that thing that they were doing for you before is because you yourself you have stopped doing that thing that you were doing before. The reason why your relationship is no longer working out is because you have stopped that thing that you are doing before. What was that thing that you were doing that was triggering all these things for you? What was that thing that you were doing that was making ways for you? You have stopped doing them. So you need to go back to that thing that you were doing before. Continue to do that thing that you were doing before. That thing that you were doing before that was bringing so much support, that was bringing so much arrangement in your home, that was bringing so much happiness, bringing so much joy. You need to go back to that thing. So the reason why you are doing that thing before is because you wanted this thing you wanted it so much, so badly. That's why you were doing it. And as you were doing it, all the things that you are wishing for were falling into places for you. It's because you were doing it with all your heart. Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I goes by the name MRS OMENA EZE. Welcome back. So today I want to talk about the continuity in God. The continuity in God, and in this continuity, we have the continuity in God in marriage, the continuity of God in your relationship, the continuity of God in your business. Okay. Now the continuity of God in your life as a single lady. You need God to continue. Now, for example, you have been praying for marriage, you want God to give you your destined husband or your destined wife, and you have been believing God for marriage, you have been believing God for a good relationship. Now you have been praying, you have been fasting. Eventually, God now answered your prayer and He gave you a man that can understand you, a man that can be of be a helper to you, a man that can really, really, really accommodate you no matter who you are, your personality or whatsoever. Now that you have gotten this thing, you have gotten the marriage that you have been praying for, you have gotten a good relationship, for example, you have gotten a good job that maybe you have been looking for a good job opportunity now, God has given to you. So it is now your responsibility to continue with God. You have to put God first in these things that He has given unto you. The reason why you are failing is what I want to talk about today. Now, the reason why that marriage has gone from a happy mood to being in a sour mood is because you have taken God out of your relationship, you have taken God out of your marriage, you have taken God out of your business, okay? You have taken God out of your job. But when you were looking for these things, you were tagging God along. But now you have it, you will just think that maybe you no longer need God anymore. But I've come to tell you that you need God to continue. You need God in every aspect of your life. When Esther got married to the king, she was like, maybe I have arrived my destination, this is where I'm supposed to be. But that was not the purpose why God wanted her to marry the king. There was a reason why God wanted her to marry King Astros, because there was a plan that was going to destroy God's people, and God wanted somebody to be planted in that palace, in that place, so that when that time comes, she will be used as a vessel to save the children of God. So there was a reason for her to be there. So the reason why your marriage has not been working for you is because you have taken God out of the equation. It's because you have taken God out of the equation of the life of your children. It's just like a woman that is looking for the fruit of the womb. Eventually, you have prayed, you have fasted, believing God for it, and it finally came. And why you are happy, you forget to put God. As the child is going, you no longer think that it's necessary for you to invite God to teach that child in the ways of the Lord anymore. You see that there becomes a problem. So when you are doing things, when you are working with God, when you get that thing, you don't have to take God out of the equation. You have to continue with God. So when the king married Esther, she just felt relaxed. Maybe she thought that she has arrived at destination. There's no need for her to worry anymore. Until Mordecai came to remind her that you are a chosen vessel. There is a reason why you are here, and the time is now to help the children of God, because the plot that was being prepared for them is to destroy their lives, is to take them away. If and she said she was reluctant at first that no, that she can't go before the king. This has not happened before. And Mordecai told her that if you think because you are not married, you think your own is solved, then you are just joking. Because what will come upon the children of God, you are one of them, can also come upon you if something is not done immediately. And she took up the bold step to go before the king and ask the children of God to pray for her. And she went. And lo and behold, she find favor in the eyes of the king. I think that was the real purpose why God wanted her to be there. So you see that marriage that you're asking of God, there's a reason why God is going to give it to you. And when God gives it to you, you need the continuity of God. Esther chapter 4, verses 1 to 17. You can start it from verse 12 to 17. But if you want to get the whole understanding, you can read from verses 1 to 17. Esther 4, verse 1 to 17. And you will see what continuity really is. So we need continuity. You need continuity in that marriage. You need continuity in your business, in the life of your children. You need continuity as you grow in your relationship. You need continuity with God. You don't have to fall back. You don't have to relent. You don't have to stop because you are not in that place. You are not in that marriage. I've been praying. I've gotten it. There's no need anymore. There is a need. There is a need. And the need is for you to continue to carry God along in your relationship, for you to have the best of relationship, the best of marriage, and the best of jobs, and the best of business. You need God. You need God. You need God. So go get God in your life. See you all on my next one. Until then, stay safe. God bless you. Bye bye.